Episode 73, The Discipline of Truth. Whoever makes a claim must be truthful. Otherwise, he slips into wickedness without even noticing. Let him not contradict himself in what he accuses or complains of. Let him clarify both sides of the story, not just his own, and let him never accuse before verifying the truth. O you who believe, if a sinful one brings you news, verify it, lest you harm people in ignorance and become regretful for what you have done. Quran 49:6. God sees what is in every heart, and the wrongdoers, they will soon know what downfall awaits them, what humiliation will overtake them. Their arrogance will only deepen their loss, and no one will come to their aid. Reconciliation cannot be built on suspicion or preconditions. If a believer extends his hand, others have no right to dig into his intentions or question his motives, because reconciliation is good. It heals hearts. It gathers what was scattered. It is the very rope of unity. Whoever breaks away from the believers breaks away from the mercy of God. Whoever cuts off a believer unjustly, it is as if he spilled his blood. And whoever kills a believer deliberately, his recompense is hell, abiding therein forever, with God's wrath upon him, and a punishment beyond measure. Why do people fall into these traps? Because the soul, the lower self, is always commanding evil, without awareness, without retraining the inner program, without readiness for gradual change. A person becomes ruled by comfort, emotion, pride, and imitation of those who may even be enemies of God. Such a person lives in negative thought, forever reacting, never reforming, always blaming, never transforming. Know this: your progress is measured by your balance, your contentment, and your willingness to learn. Perhaps you are not yet ready to receive the change you seek. Perhaps you would not honor it, or appreciate it, or recognize its worth. Maybe the means have not yet aligned, the timing known only to God. So no matter what you desire or imagine, you cannot truly know what is best for you. Do not rush, but also do not become lazy or careless. This is balance, not to hasten what God has delayed, nor delay what God has hastened. Through this patience, you are prepared for growth. Through this contentment, certainty is granted. And through this certainty, your vision clears, even when the path seems hidden. Wait, for as long as you trust God, you are being refined, tested in patience, trained in steadiness. You do not have patience. You learn it by striving. You do not possess wisdom. You gain it by reflection. Through forbearance, you become forbearing. Through practice, you ascend the ranks. Keenness, focus, and consistency, these are your wings. But they must be guided by awareness, not by haste. Some may call you strange. They say, he wants something, yet does the opposite. But it is not contradiction. It is discipline. They do not know the power of silence, nor the beauty of certainty. To walk in quiet confidence, fearing none but God, trusting his unseen plan. That is true strength. And yes, you will be tested by those God wishes to expose. Some claim faith, but still carry hypocrisy. Some call themselves reformers, but corrupt what they touch. God increases their sickness because they refused to see beyond appearances. They had every chance to reform, but wasted them all. Their hearts hardened, their tongues sharpened. They argue endlessly, following desire, not revelation. True zeal is not emotional frenzy. It is clarity and good suspicion of God. It is repentance that never sleeps. It is striving, but with moderation. Know that your provision will never go to another. So do not envy. Do not force what has not yet arrived. You do not guide whom you love, but God guides whom he wills. Quran 28:56. Do not rush toward a gift. That might harm you. Do not let greed make you forget remembrance. You are meant to act, to build, to spread good, but never to anticipate what has not yet been decreed. He knows you better than you know yourself. So purify your heart, for by your intentions you are provided. By your effort you are elevated. By your patience you are protected. Pray. Remember God often. Avoid sins, for they block your provision and erase your blessings. Abandon envy. It burns good deeds, as fire burns wood. The prophet said, envy consumes good deeds, just as fire consumes firewood. And remember, silence is beauty. If you must speak, speak what brings reward. Do not speak without purpose. Every word counts. Do not say, it was just a word. We didn't really cause harm. We didn't separate anyone. If your words break a bond, divide hearts, or inflame discord, you are accountable. You may think you were helping or analyzing, but you were fanning the flames of trial. Maybe you sowed suspicion between spouses or amplified faults until love turned to resentment. You will be questioned for every word, for every action. You will be asked, and you will surely be asked, about what you used to do. Quran Surah 8 Anal.